Good evening, everybody. I'm Vice Forecaster JD Rapp with you back in the Breaking Witter Center. We're breaking in because we have some very strong to damaging straight line winds up here towards New York right now. So we're breaking in. I sent a couple links to Ian so we can get him back on with me because he's been passing along information. So just a second. All right, Ian will be on just in a second with me. This is a line of severe thunderstorms, and these storms are going to be very strong and very potent. This is a severe thunderstorm line for north central London County, south central Connecticut, north central Oxlock County, or a severe thunderstorm located near Drummondboro, moving east at 35. Hazard 60 miles of wind gusts and penny size hail. So that's one line, but we're getting several reports coming in. This severe miles an hour hazardous. Train weather spotter had reported a severe storm. This is up here. This is a strong line of thunderstorm, but now we're going to do a little cut communities. I would take these as tornadoes tonight. I mean, just get away from all the windows because we're already having reports tonight of winds gusting up to 60, and there has been reports of trees coming down a lot. So let's get to quick. All right, Ian, you're on with me. So tell everybody what you've been seeing.
Well, the SPC had just released a discussion on this one particular line going into the downtown New York area that there is some strengthening inbound velocities at the 8 per cubic feet above the ground. And they're expecting that to continue as it moves east-southeast, potentially affecting the downtown metro area over the next 1 to 2 hours. So we thought we would jump on to alert you guys because it is a major metropolitan area. We wanted to touch
we might be staying on because I start seeing this kind of damage. We're staying with you guys on this situation. So
and there's been several
because Ian starts saying that
there's been many
and folks. Yeah, you want to take these as tornadoes, right, Ian?
Sometimes, yes, you do.
We'll pull velocity up, and you can just see there's been lots of wind. We're starting to get reports coming in now. Several trees has been
there is a new
has
warning.
Been down. Okay, where at?
There is now a new warning, but it doesn't quite include the New York area yet. This warning goes in for Henderson, Morris, Somerset, Sussex, and Warren, and until 6:45. At 5:46, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Sussex to near Lake Hellmark or Bud Lake to near Hope, moving east at 45. Expected hazards include 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. It's radar indicator.
Yeah, folks, you got to take these All right, folks, you got to take these storms very seriously right now because these are winds over 70 miles an hour.
What'd you say? That was just put out.
Oh,
And if you track that line,
okay, I just got the message.
it's going to come right towards. If it's moving east, it's going to track right towards downtown New York City.
Yeah, plug your devices in, folks. This is what we try to tell you. This is probably going to knock a lot of power out, and we already have your ports of power address right now. So, and this is capable of producing winds over 70 miles an hour, and not going to roll out a tornado right in with one of these cells, right?
Not with these little kinks in the line. You can't always rule them out. Today's
Yeah,
line
because kinks really concern me a lot. I don't like them.
really have the turning up here like you do
Yeah,
down up north, but you have just enough
yeah,
here
starting to
that
get
you can get some spin ups.
yeah, just like a little circulation marker trying to spin there. So these storms are really concerning me. Starting to get a lot more reports of coming in. Trees were down, and the fire department, that's when they reported that. We're starting to get multiple reports of trees down and were down. So we're continuing to get a lot of trees in. And when we start seeing trees snapping like this, that's never good. And we're starting to get more reports of trees coming down. So if you're in the line of thunderstorms right now with this listed in these areas, and these winds, and these are booking at 40 miles an hour and winds over 70, just get away from the windows, go to your safe spot, let these storms pass you, because this line could be turning into a dangerous situation, right, Ian?
Put a tracker on that part of the line going towards New York, like timing it out wise.
I can't time it out. It doesn't let me do that. All right, just reading some new information, passing along again. More reports of trees down again. So this whole line is capable of producing some damage. We already, and I won't be surprised that we'll get more damage as it gets into the new work, right, Ian? Trying to get this radar to load up. I mean, sometimes when you have a lot of lighting, it can knock a lot of things down. We'll check in for rotation again. And you can see there is all that red color. That indicate somebody else is trying to come on. There.
I'm sorry, I lost.
So yeah, we're starting to get more winds.
We have a new warning, and this one includes.
Okay, what?
It's just over Yorktown. The storm is over Yorktown. New severe thunderstorm warning just got posted. And it goes for the counties of Fairfield, Westchester, Fairfield, and Westchester County until 6:45. And this one's, it says severe thunderstorm was located over Yorktown Heights or near Mount Kisco, moving east at 40 miles per hour, and the hazards are 60 mile per hour wind gusts, quarter-sized hail.
Okay.
But this one may actually have hail in it, though.
I'm starting to get a green mark. Okay, let me pull up our hail account here. Yeah, there could be some hail with some of the warm environment when you can get it sometimes, but yeah, I mean there could be some hail.
I believe has hail in it.
And the Eckerd, and this Echo Tops could be pretty decent, but this is like a lot of sinking air. Let me get radar back up for us again. Starting to get more reports coming in up here of trees. This has been a night where I'm just getting more reports of trees coming down in, and like I said, the same way with you is, this is probably all straight line winds, right?
All of this is straight line winds. All this.
Yeah, this is.
We got a couple just a very new
warning just got issued. It's this whole line is capable of producing winds over 70 miles an hour,
And it
and
includes
it's
New York,
booking at
right?
55. What?
Is that one including New York too?
Yeah.
This one includes New York, right? Has not yet popped up on my
And
radar
folks,
though.
this is, well, it'll take a time, but yeah, this line is capable of producing winds over 70 miles. This line is going to cause some wind damage and probably knock a lot of power out. That's what I'm very concerned with, is power outages with this whole line.
The National Weather Service is
And
saying
dollar size hail.
Weather Service says the damage threat is considerable with this line of storms coming
What
into
did the
New York.
national?
Weather Service says this line has potential to cause significant
Okay, just hold on a
damage.
second. Yeah, folks, and just read some information is going to be damaging. So please take cover when the winds get into. Take these miles of wind. It's like an EF1 tornado. You got to take this very seriously. This is not like a PDS. Am I correct?
Yeah. What's the velocity? What's the bound velocity? Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at those velocities. Hey JD,
Gosh.
pull up
Yes.
velocity. Pull up velocity.
All right.
And
I already. Okay, let me do that. Is that good enough? Or I need to get a different one.
did you use radar scope by any chance?
You mean this? Can we use both? Because this is how I
Yeah,
get my reports. Let me.
that.
Okay, let me switch back. Just give me a second here.
Oh yeah. That's those
Yeah, that
are
is just a tense.
70 mile an hour winds being indicated on here.
Yeah, let me just hold on. Let me get everything loaded right back up here. Just gonna take me a second. All right, here. Let me. All right, I got the warnings pulled up. See if I know how to reuse this. All right. Oh yeah, this is a very intense line of thunderstorms. Like N's right, we're starting to get winds over 60, maybe even 70. Is that right, N?
Look, zoom in on that radar imagery real quick.
Yeah, gosh, folks, you gotta take this seriously, or you could lose.
All that
What?
is that damaging wind, the damaging winds. And now we got a new warning again. I think
Out here.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
This includes,
okay.
we have one for Hudson, southwestern Warren, northwestern Somerset, northeastern Lee, northwestern Bucks, and Northampton County until 7. And this is for 60 mile per hour winds and quarter size tail.
Yeah.
Coastal 7.
Okay, that's
the main line that we want to be focused on. Is the line that's coming downtown New York City.
So New York,
very high
City
area. We're on
if you're in the warnings, yeah, this is why we decided to stay with you, because this line of storm is going to be dangerous. So charge up your devices right now. If you're watching any games, just pay attention to us, because your life depends on you, right, In?
It can. But if you're outside, just make sure you move indoors. You don't have to go all ballistic. But just keep in tune to the weather and make sure you have a plan. Actually, you
Yeah,
need
looking
to
all.
right now.
Yeah, because I don't want
Uh,
anybody any swimming or fishing. This is not time to be on a water. This is a strong line producing some damage, and we definitely got to take these wings very seriously. Uh, let's pull up our velocity again. Any new reports coming in yet, Ian?
right now, the way the radar's looking, and I'm looking at the radar from New York. Bingham,
Mm-hmm.
come on, it showed radar from 3 hours ago. No, right now it kind of looks like most of the bigger winds might stay north of New York, but I don't know because this line is really expansive. It's really progating to the east southeast. It is going to come right into New York City, no matter what.
Yeah, I believe it will too because we're continuing to get, and I'm just reading off the others, some other over here, and that's in Pennsylvania. Once we're starting to tell you we're getting tree brand power poles down, this is some significant damage and straight line winds, and that's what all it is some strong winds that are continuing to get out of these.
And very
So go
heavy
back to radar
rain
scope
too.
here again, and that'd be another situation after we get through that is the flash flood threat could come with
Well,
this. So the one
these
in
storms here are a little bit too quick for flash flooding, but you are going to have blinding rain, very strong wind, a lot of cloud to ground lightning. But I don't think the flash flood threat is going to be a big problem here because they're moving a little bit
I
too
just
fast.
don't think the flood threat will be the problem.
Yeah.
That it's just gonna be too quick. But still, a spin up tornado is not going to be surprised if we saw one. The way the winds are moving like this. So right now, and I'm just looking at
I'm
all
pretty,
this blue color. It's impressive. Just looking at 63.
are you looking at
Because once
63?
you get into the blue colors,
Yeah.
yeah, this is some pretty strong winds. And this is coming towards New York. If it could safety rules as you do, because see, once we get as we're starting to get, and I won't roll out a even tornado wind speeds with this because even once you, like you said, this whole line could produce 80 miles of wind too, couldn't it?
Good. Um,
Has it? Has it?
it's still looking like New York's going to take a direct hit from it. Matter of fact,
Okay.
I think I even see a rear inflow jet to this.
Yeah, folks, that's not very good when we start having that. So let me pull up our velocity. I'm just
So
checking
we
for
might
any
see
new
some
reports
higher
coming
gusts.
in from.
We may end up seeing a little bit higher gusts.
Yeah, and so you got to take these. Yeah, I'd agree with you. So we're starting to get reports of trees down, and definitely you want to be in your just take these as tornadoes today. Just get away from the windows, go to a safe room. So looking at the line, and I mean this is, and we do have a severe thunderstorm watch. Let me see if it's still. I'm not going to pull it up here, but I won't be surprised if they issue another one until this line passes. You think they'll still hold out another watch or
A
not?
watch, probably not, because they'll be getting
Because
offshore.
the winds, yeah, this line is severe thunderstorm watch for 65 miles of wind is what it's for, and the other watch goes through about. Even they got a new watch put out at 1:15 this afternoon. This runs through 8 o'clock. The winds could gust up over 65 miles an hour, so we could see over stronger than that.
especially going towards the New York area right now.
how's the? Yeah, me too. Let's I'll switch radars just for a second. I'm gonna animate, see if anything new has formed yet. Since all right, now I'm just checking to make sure we don't have any new. So these severe thunderstorm warning for 7 p.m. up here, and these are from the Weather Service here. These for 60 miles of wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So I'll check the velocity scans and
The one for New York County, the one for New York County has 70 on it.
your trees down from social media. Large branches are coming down, and people are going to lose power. I'm assuming from this line too.
And
And
big
these are booking at
warnings.
55. So yeah, these has we have. Now I don't think this will be a derecho, but it could be a big MCS, right?
Mainly a cluster. It's mainly a swath, like clusters of storms that are just propagating with outflow. And I'm not so certain.
Yeah, I'm starting to get.
I'm starting to get a little bit. I don't know. Let
What do
me
you
look
mean?
at the. Because I see a little bit of a donut hole over here by Wanagoo. I see a little bit of a couplet, forming on that one.
Yeah, folks, when we
Not
start
strong
seeing
enough
that
yet
couplet,
for
that donut type, that'll be a
not necessarily strong enough
that'll
for a
be a
tornado.
possible, but still could be some strong to straight line winds. Will be the biggest thing we'll have to be watching for. Power outages are going to be likely. I mean, this is. I mean, we already seen
By the
several
way,
reports.
have you seen
So
any
I got the
reports?
whole thing here in
Do you have any new reports of power outages, Damgeing?
reports. No, not right now. I only had a few earlier, but I've been seeing one report of a large branch down in Jefferson over there in the parts of Pennsylvania. But I'm interested in seeing what parts of New York will get. I'll be interested in what happens over there because
Well,
this is the line where I really want to get.
we'll see. It's coming right towards them.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens.
I don't know if they this. No.
Looking through radar scope here once again, and you can see.
Bound.
Let me update again. Let me update radar scope again because it doesn't update just like the rest of them do.
We're starting
Kind
to
of wish
get.
it
We're
did, but
starting to get
all right.
75. We're starting to get some 75.
We're starting to
gusts.
get 75.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think over here
All right.
by
In said there's going to be 75.
up here by Oakland and up there by Ringwood. Those are going to be the strongest areas to have 75. If you do.
Okay.
But the radar shows some deeper colors to the radar. Some velocity.
All right, yeah, that one severe thunderstorm wind that goes through 6:30 Eastern Daylight Time. This one is booking at 55, and it expects 70 miles of gust with it. But see, that's probably going to get very strong. So we'll pull up my special tool here. 66 with
That's
this.
70 miles.
I mean, that's still.
What's the winds for the ones up by Oakland and stuff? It's 70 at least.
Let me check up. I'm just checking some other things
I don't have
real quick, and I'll check that for you. 66 up here, and up here by Rhode Island, they could get a few warnings too. This is a big warning. And up here by Massachusetts area, I mean, I think this, but I mean, the people that are going to receive some power outages due to this. This one will expire in 6 minutes, and it's very slow. Let me see. Let me pop up the computer here a minute on the GR level 3 and see what is popping up. Any new reports coming in yet? I still got a few. The large tree reported. We're just getting 1 inch hail. 1 inch hail there. Starting to see a few more trees down. And this warning up here, I read it to 7 p.m. This line up and 60 miles of wind with it.
Because considerable tree damage and damage is likely to mobile homes and outbuildings. That's what it says. The
Yeah, that
locations
still
are
could be.
Bloomingdale. It says Bloomingdale around 5:55, Wayne, Wingwood, Pumpton, Lake Fairfield, and Greenwood Lake around 6 p.m. Plattsburgh and Hawthorne around 6:05 p.m. Patterson, Paramus, Summit, and Caldwell around 6:10 p.m. Bloomfield. It's the large list of cities. Bloomsfield and
Yeah,
Hackensack around 6:15. And but
yeah.
it
New
don't
York's are just getting a bunch of warnings.
it don't say New York because this is a large list of counties and it only lists so many of the counties. But New York is in this warning. Trust me. New York.
Yeah, we're starting to get more reports of trees are down up here in West Hartford. Up here, we're starting to get more reports of trees are down. We're down, then we're starting to get more trees were down. Route 23 and Route 20. We're trying to get just a bunch of trees are coming down from these warnings. I tell you that we're not done with this line, and this whole area is starting to see a severe thunderstorm warning. I mean, and some people are already cleared from this event. I mean, this has been mainly a strong wind event. I mean, yeah, like Ian said, this has been going on all day, and there's been kinks in this, and that leads to some problems sometimes. Once you get kinks in the line, that's going to lead to some decent rotation sometimes. That could lead to possible spin-ups, but so far that hasn't happened quite yet. We'll pull up the velocity. Looks a little bit better over here. Let me check in over here by Rhode Island. Up here towards Connecticut, see what they got. They still got winds. I just got a discussion from the Storm Prediction Center. They might issue another tornado watch down in Florida. And I looked at this and it's 57. Let's see here. We're starting to get some more strong winds with this. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning line, and it's still for 32 more minutes on this for 70 miles wind gust. So this mainly the ports are kind of
Well, it is starting to leave shore too.
what?
It is starting to leave shore too. So
Is that good?
yeah, it'd be right shore this
Well, like I said, we'll keep you.
hour. It'll be
So this line should be done in an hour. If we get any strong reports, we'll be right back with you. For right now, I'm gonna sign off here.